Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Just yesterday I did a video on this and I kind of started, it'd be neat to play around with it. So I've got the same four words. I'm going to turn them all blue and I'm going to get rid of the outline of blue and light blue. And I'm going to get rid of the outline. Know that the two names on top of each other are still grouped together. I am going to grab the block shadow tool and I'm going to put it like right there. Then I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to put it like right there. Try to get it semi-close. Click this one and get it like right there. Now what you need to do to make this work, you need to go up here and break all the objects apart. Now the block shadow became black, so we're going to make it a dark blue. We could check on that and make it a dark blue. Check on that, make it a dark blue. We're going to Control G to group each of these together, and then we're going to do exactly the same we did last night with the cube. I've already got it separated here. And when we add black to it, it's really going to make it stand out. So we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to take epilogue on, put epilogue on top. I'm going to grab the envelope tool. And like in the previous video, I'm going to get rid of the two center nodes, four center nodes. I didn't get rid of those. Whoop. I don't know what I did there. It's trying to envelope the whole thing. Get rid of those nodes. Get rid of these nodes. Select them all, right click, turn them into a line. And I had them all selected, so you need to deselect it. Put that node there, that node there. And you could do this with like stars or, any other object. Really and truly, I should have brought my shadow down, I guess. Would have made it maybe look a little bit better. So I'm going to grab the envelope tool again. I'm going to get rid of the center nodes and hit delete, delete. So I'll select four, right click, put them into a line. And we're going to do exactly what we did. And it's going to make it, I think it's going to make it really pop. I want to make sure I got that. Yep, I'm there. So now we're going to take the cube. And because the shadow and the other one are grouped together, that's the reason it works. If you didn't have it, if you didn't do it, wow. I hit the distort tool. And that would look pretty cool on itself. Delete the center nodes. And the reason I'm deleting the center nodes is just they're going to be in the way, and especially you don't need them if you're going to turn these into a line because they're just going to be another line. So we're going to do this. Same like we did last night. And once again, that's going to look pretty good. I should have made the other shadow bigger. Then instead of deleting the, or just saying no line, I'm going to actually delete them. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to make them that light blue, make them a little bit thicker than a hairline, and nudge it over. And then when we get the black box, that looks pretty cool. Now, you got to admit, that looks good. This, I should have brought the shadow downwardly. These two look pretty good, but I should have changed the shadow on that one downward. And it might even be pretty cool if you did even more. Let's see if we can't do that. I'm going to try to ungroup this. I'm going to go to Object, Group, and, well, evidently I don't have it. Let me, yeah, I was getting the box. So let me move that all the way over there. Let's see what it's going to look like when I ungroup this and change the shadow. So I'm going to grab the shadow, and you can see I've got the shadow because I've got blue. Let's try, let's see what happens. We'll do it a couple ways. Let's go to blur and Gussie and blur that shadow a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Ooh, I think that's going to look pretty good. Now let's put that back. I didn't have the shadow. It doesn't really show up. You know, since I don't have it grouped together, I've still got that box selected. You can always tell what you have. Effects, blur. Maybe I didn't blur it enough. Or I didn't hit OK or something. That looks pretty cool. And there's other things you could do. Let's try one more thing. So whenever you grab something, you're grabbing the outside. But if I go to Object, Order, Back a page, well, I didn't mean to do that. I just need to ungroup it. Now we're going to take this shadow. You can see I got the shadow because it's blue. Let's take the shadow and let's use the interactive fill tool to make the shadow kind of fade away. You know, I might have to do the words individually. So let's go here and go Control K to break that apart. It kind of messes up our shadow, but it, tell you what we could do is, since the shadow is separated, wonder if we can ungroup the shadow. Nope, break curve apart, and you're going to get that. So you'd almost have to play with it a little bit, but this might still work. Interactive fill tool. I still got them. So what I have to do is back up, go up to Object and break. Let me select them, select everything. Go up to Object and break the curve apart. Well, I guess I can't do that. Oh yeah, I only have the one letter. Yeah, I thought I had more. So let's back up here. Interactive fill tool. Yeah, and kind of have it fade into the distance. And you could play with that. This might not be worth a flip, but it's worth playing around. That looks pretty cool. And I think when we put it on the black, it's going to look pretty cool. Maybe not so much. Maybe I should have faded it to black. But anyway, you get the idea of what you could do with things. Let me do one more time. Interactive fill tool. Let's go to like a light gray. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and make it black. Now I hit whenever you don't hit that box, that's what you get. Now let's move that over. Nah, not so much. It fades away, but it kind of fades into black. Anyway, just give you some ideas. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.